As you saw, Jermaine's life being compromised back and forth. The girl comes, pulls him into darkness. But when he hears, my name is Victory, he's up in the light, shouting and praising God. And so, drug dealer comes and pulls him right out of his praise and sits him back down in the chair. Then he's back up with an iPod, listening to T.I. Ty Tribbett comes on, he's back in the light. That's the story of church kids. That's the story of church kids. You come to church, you praise God half-heartedly on Sunday, then you spend all week in school talking about boom, boom, boom. But young people, you can't compromise. You see, the enemy always wants to drag you into darkness. Have you ever said to yourself, you know what, man, I'm going to stop cursing. I'm going to stop calling that girl. I'm going to stop watching those videos. What happens is the Lord starts to show you a pattern of your life. And so what happens is you start to see the pattern and you know it's wrong. But what happens is the pattern starts to overtake you and the enemy is trying to pull you back and lure you into darkness. And guess what? He always wants you to sit down. The Bible declares that blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel or listening to the ungodly, or even sitting in the seat of the scornful, the people who's always mad, the people who's always trying to talk negative to you. The enemy is always trying to pull you into darkness and make you sit down. Because when you sit down, you get comfortable. And when you get comfortable, you start to rest. And when you start to rest, you start to get complacent. And when you start to get complacent, it produces a cycle or a groove within your brain. And when you get the groove into your brain, what happens is you start to produce iniquity. Iniquity is sin in a pattern that starts to happen over and over and over. That's when sin weaves itself into your character. Yes, yes. And so the enemy has put darkness in front of you and the option, you in front of the music, you in front of the girl, and so therefore you can't see it for what it really is. And so because you can't see it, the enemy continues to pull you in and pull you in. But you know what? You got to make a decision. Like Jermaine did, that I'm going to get up out of the seat. And I don't care how many times the enemy tries to pull me back into the seat. I got to keep getting up. I got to keep getting back to the light, to the place where God can shine on me and reveal himself to me. I got to keep going to church. I got to keep going to Sunday school. I got to. I don't care how boring it is, because out there, even though it's boring, what's happening is the enemy is trying to kill me. The Bible declares that the enemy has come to steal your destiny, to kill the purpose in which you were created. And he's coming to destroy your life and your heritage, meaning that he's trying to mess you up so bad that your kids are messed up and your grandchildren will be messed up. He's trying to kill a family. God ain't concerned about your feelings and what's cool and what's boring. God is concerned about the longevity of his kingdom. It's bigger than you. And because it's so bigger than you, you can't give up. You can't get trapped. That's all it is a trap. You know why I'm not going to give up? Because Jesus didn't give up on me. Light never gave up on me. Even when I was living in darkness, the Bible said, while I So you can't give up. You can't get trapped. You gotta